We'll be going to Doha in a moment, but we're just hearing that Morocco have beaten Spain on penalties to reach the quarter-finals. I'm sure our sports correspondent in Doha will be talking about that in a minute. Portugal, though, take on Switzerland tonight in the final round of 16 games of the World Cup in Doha. The Portugal manager spent most of his pre-match news conference addressing questions about Cristiano Ronaldo. The 37-year-old was taken off 65 minutes into their final group stage defeat and has denied directing an outburst towards his coach. Fernando Santos said he was not impressed by Ronaldo's actions, but now considers the matter closed. Portugal will be looking to reach the quarterfinals of the World Cup for just a third time, previously doing so in 1966 and in 2006. However, they've failed to win any of their past 5 knockout games at the tournament.
See the images? Yes. I didn't like it. Not at all. I did not like it. I did not really like it. And therefore from that moment onwards, you have people, everything is finished. Full stop regarding that issue, and now we have to think about tomorrow's match, and everyone is on tomorrow's match. Well, obviously, tomorrow will be a very difficult match. 2 very strong teams, and this is the round of 16. So this is going to be a tough match undoubtedly, but Portugal believes that it can win. Well, we are ready. The squad is complete. The players that were ill are now recovered and part of the squad. We are very much looking forward to this game. It's a big opportunity for us to make history for Switzerland. We have seen how euphoric people are about the fact that we are at the stage, and of course, we'd love to give our fans one more game. We are very ready for the game, and we are looking forward to the match tomorrow.
Well, for all the latest action from Qatar, let's cross live and speak to Arise sports correspondent Ebi Iyomon, who joins us live from Doha. Great to see you, Ebi. Let's start with Africa's final hope in this competition, Morocco taking on Spain. And I understand they've just beaten Spain on penalties to reach the quarterfinals. What's your assessment?
Well, carrying the burden and the hopes of all Africa and Arab countries, Morocco did not fail to live up to expectations. As you can see on the screen, the excitement and the tears of the Spanish team, but the Moroccan team did not fail to impress from the start, start of the blow of the whistle to the end. They actually were composed. They did not, they didn't show any sign of timidity at all. They actually gave it their all, and like most will know, the Sevilla's goalkeeper, who's also the Moroccan's first choice goalkeeper in the person of Bono, had 2 penalty saves there to ensure that the Moroccan side defeated Spain by 3 goals to nothing in the penalty shootout. Yes, Sarabia, who was the man brought in for Nico Williams, lost the first kick, but Sabiri and the likes of them got the goals for Morocco. And yes, they are the only African country in the quarterfinals, and this will be the first time they will be in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. They've done it for themselves, they've done it for Africa, and they've done it for the Arab countries. A good one for Morocco, a good one for Morocco, a good one for their coach also, who was a player and who is also an indigenous coach.
Absolutely, and a great one for Africa. Well, let's turn to tonight, Portugal versus Switzerland. And as always, all the pre-match build-up has been dominated by that one man, Cristiano Ronaldo. Will that help or hinder the team, do you reckon?
Well, in the last 3 weeks, Cristiano Ronaldo has been on the headlines for basically not some of the best reasons. Is it the issue with the Manchester United, him leaving United, to him getting a new club? But now, right now, the issue with the coach came up, and according to the released starting lineup, he's not going to be on the starting 11. Would that affect Portugal? Maybe or maybe not. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo has always been instrumental for the Portuguese side, but in this World Cup alone, he has just gotten a goal. And the last game, like we saw, he was part of the mistake leading to the first goal South Korea scored. And he wasn't really so good in that game. That's why he was brought out in 65th minute. Yes, they have a man in the person of Bruno Fernandes who's been instrumental to their goals, their assists, goal contributions, and also the build-up to their goals. Yes, they can do something different. In the last 3 games, Portugal has had the edge over Switzerland, but this is a Switzerland side who actually defeated France at the round of 16th of the Euros, and we saw that happen. But now they have the likes of Bril Mbolo. There's also Xherdan Shaqiri, who scored at 3 consecutive World Cup appearances. Let's not forget the likes of Granit Xhaka, who is there, and Jan Sommer, who's also always been a very good goalkeeper for the Switzerland side and in his Bundesliga side. So it's going to be a very tight contest. It's a very tight call. It's a game that cannot really be predicted because, like we know, Switzerland have been considered as dark horses for this tournament. But it's going to be a fair game, like I have said. Portugal could actually step up without Cristiano Ronaldo. Who knows? He could be brought in the second half. Who knows? He might be left out of the lineup in total.
And that's a very good point about Switzerland, because of course they're brimming with confidence after they beat Serbia to make the knockouts. Well, let's talk a little bit in the last 30 seconds that we've got about brilliant Brazil thrashing South Korea. Was that, in your assessment, the best performance we've seen from any team so far?
Well, I would say definitely not. Yes, Brazil were very brilliant against the South Korean side, but if you watch the game between South Korea and Portugal, you will know that, well, they were able to make away with a last-minute goal to ensure that, yes, they qualified for the round of 16, but South Korea have really not been exceptional. So it was a very predictable game considering the electrifying attack that Brazil had. So yes, Brazil demonstrated that they are the Samba boys and they are a very forceful attack, but it was against the South Korea side who so many people predicted. There have been other interesting games that have gone on in this World Cup. We've seen Japan even building up to their defeat. Even in their defeat against Croatia, they were also very good. And let's not forget what Morocco have done now and what they did in the group stages. So I'll give it up to Morocco. Morocco have given this World Cup tournament exciting moments, unbelievable moments as well.
Ebi, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Ebi Iyomon is our Rai Sports correspondent, and she was talking to me there live from Doha.